times. Not only did his feet, a sudden green lightning bolt struck the boy, and his body grew by 0.5 times. Not only did his feet enlarge, but his height shot up as well. The boy was overjoyed because now he didn't have to stand on a stool to grab his breakfast. However, as a researcher at a space station, his thick fingers caused him to make frequent mistakes in the lab. His colleagues began to gossip about him. Just then, the building started shaking violently, and the boy's body grew even larger. He began to feel out of place. During a meeting, he had no choice but to lie down to avoid blocking anyone's view. That's when the senior announced a major emergency. A few days ago, a spacecraft was struck by green lightning and vanished into thin air. The boy, who had witnessed the entire event, knew something that no one else did. The spacecraft had been carrying his idol, the person he admired the most in life. It was the energy from the lightning that caused his transformation. Determined to save his idol, the boy worked tirelessly day and night to build a machine capable of harnessing the lightning. Finally, 991 days later, he succeeded. The machine could collect the lightning, and when he placed his finger inside it, the lightning shot out from the top, hitting a nearby apple. Miraculously, the apple vanished. Excited by his success, the boy rushed to tell his supervisor the good news. But just as he was about to demonstrate the machine, his body grew again, and his finger was awkwardly trapped outside. His superior, irritated, prepared to leave without a word. But before he could exit the lab, the boy began to grow rapidly, breaking through the ceiling. In no time, the building collapsed due to the force. The boy was considered a mutant and exiled to a deserted island, left to perish. Just when he thought he'd spend the rest of his life in isolation, his device suddenly activated again. A green lightning bolt shot into the sky, and a spacecraft appeared out of nowhere. The hatch opened, and out stepped none other than his long-lost idol. Before they could greet each other, Earth suddenly began shaking violently. His idol hurriedly pushed the boy onto the spacecraft, and as they flew into space, the boy realized the shocking truth. It wasn't him growing larger, it was Earth shrinking. Even a photo he had carelessly dropped was now a giant screen in the sky, and the floating apple was about to collide with Earth. Fortunately, his idol intervened just in time, saving Earth from destruction. They placed Earth into a special containment unit aboard the spacecraft. The boy's new mission? To silently protect the very planet that had sheltered him his entire life. This story teaches us a valuable lesson. When you feel like you don't fit in, don't fall into self-doubt. You might be entrusted with a far greater mission than you could ever imagine.